found out I was going to be playing this game. When I saw the surgeon last Friday, myself and Crack both went and just had a chat to him, and he's the person that's got to give the final tick, I suppose. The doctors and physios here at the club, we've been looking at it, I suppose, for 5 or 6 weeks, and eyeing off round 18. But unfortunately, there was a bye for the VFL that game, so we probably would have played last week. But so I found out last Friday from Julian, and it's been pretty exciting this week, the build-up and just training, and just really looking forward to it. Yeah, we both found out together. We both went and visited him, the same time last Friday, and both went into his office and he just did a few little checks and looked at us and just gave us a thumbs up. So yeah, we were both pretty excited. Yeah, as soon as he told us that we were right to play, we both sort of looked at each other and couldn't help but smile, and just gave each other a pat on the back, as we've done most of it, or pretty much all of it together, 1 week apart, and so to get through it together and be able to play our first game back together is going to be really special. Yeah, we went out to the ground this morning. Maxie just sort of called us all in just before the warm-up, and just sort of announced to the group that we're both playing this week, and it's great to have the support from all the teammates and stuff that have been great throughout the whole process, and for them to both give us a big cheer and pat on the back as well. It's pretty encouraging. It's been pretty surprising, I suppose, the progress of the knee from early on. So from the first 3 or 4 weeks when I initially went and saw Julian after I'd had the operation, and he said straight away, my knee was, reacting really well. I was able to bend it straight away and straighten it as well. So we've always sort of been ahead of schedule, and haven't had any hiccups or anything. I suppose, that's been good. Having the hamstring graft, and there's been no problems with anything, and I suppose it enabled me to get to this point where I am now. Hardest part of recovery is probably pretty early on, when you get home from hospital those first few days and you're just helpless. I tried to get up my stairs, I think it was about the 3rd or 4th day, and I got about 4 or 5 steps up and I couldn't go anymore, and I was just it was a bit of a battle. It took me half an hour to get up the stairs, and sort of think this day's not really going to come where you're going to be able to run and play footy again, and so that's just been, that was probably the hardest bit, those initial, just coming to terms with it. And once I got through that and I was able to get outside and start jogging again, that was sort of got me across the line, and so I'm pretty glad to be in this position I'm now. It took me a while to sort of, I suppose, start to think about this year and being able to play again this year. So as I said early on, after about 4 or 5 weeks, I sort of thought, it's coming along pretty well. I sort of joked around, it could be a chance to get back if it keeps going this way, but I didn't fully believe that probably up until about around 10 or 11. I thought, if it keeps going the way it is, we may as well have a crack at it. And I saw the surgeon 5 or 6 weeks ago, and he said, it's looking really good, so let's just keep going and see what happens. And got the tick last Friday, so here we are. With the beard, I don't know, it sort of started my rehab. I just sort of left it there for a little bit. It got 2 or 3 weeks on, and as the weeks went by, it just grew a bit more. And speaking to a few of the boys, they said, you got to keep it, just keep it till you come back and play. And I suppose it was a bit of extra motivation, I suppose. The quicker I get back and play, the quicker I can get rid of the beard. But I've sort of taken a bit of a liking to it now, so the boys have said to keep it for the rest of the year, and who knows, I'll keep it for the rest of my career. Just see how we go. So if I can get a kick this weekend with it, I might keep it, so we'll see how we go.